In this video, I show my favorite Minecraft Christmas decorations and how to build them. I try to keep them simple and small so they can work with most builds, whether it's a wooden cabin or a modern complex. So first off, we have these cute little reindeer, and you can either make it with spruce or dark oak, depending on which color of brown you want. Now to get the candles, you can't just have them float in the air, so you actually have to place some blocks, put them down, and then break the blocks, and then you can float the candles this way. Keep this in mind as we're going to be using this trick a lot later on in the video. So you just put the candles there, and then you use a trapdoor and 2 stairs. In order to get the candle on the nose, you just type in this command, and you get this invisible item frame. And how this works is you can place it, and then you can place down the candle, flip it upside down, and you have the nose. If you don't want to use commands, it looks great without the nose as well. And with a red candle on the nose, you can make a Rudolph, and he can be pulling this small sleigh that you can put on top of your Minecraft builds. I made this with some semi-oxidized stairs and slabs, and some jungle trap doors. And on top, you can either put a red carpet or a red nether brick slab so you can see the present bag from farther away. Next up, we have these adorable wreaths. These are actually banners that I made to match the wall. We have the gray variant and the darker brown variant. To make both of these designs, you need these banners, these colors, and these banner patterns, where we have the skull charge, the flower charge, and the creeper charge. The stone version starts off with a gray banner. You put light gray in, choose the brick color, put yellow in, put the creeper charge, the red skull, and the green flower charge. Next up, put a black dot, and then a light gray dot. In order to make the wood color one, you start with a black banner, brown bricks, yellow creeper, red skull, green flower, black dot, and a brown dot. And if you want a slightly bigger wreath, you can just use the spruce leaves with 2 red candles in the middle, and I put glow lichen on all sides of the spruce leaves to give it a more frosty effect. Next up, we have some help from my snow golem friend over here. As long as the snow is 3 high on the 4 sides, then the snow golem can't get out as long as there's a glass pane on top. So if we build a snow golem and quickly put the pane there, he can no longer get out. And if you use some shears, they actually look like a snowman and have this cute little smile. These guys are awesome for all winter builds and will actually help to fight off mobs. Make sure the area is a bit protective, as the mobs will fight back and may kill the golem. This is a small Christmas tree design that will fit in most Minecraft builds, and I have a lot of little presents around it using glazed terracotta with a dead coral on top to act as a little bow. Over there we have a red shulker as well, so you could actually put some goodies inside for your friends. In order to have the candles float on the tree, we're going to use that same candle technique as earlier, because you can't just place the candle on the leaves. You have to place a block, place the candle, and then you can put the leaf back. To start it off, we have this small sapling in a pot with the tiniest little presents around it. Candles, buttons, a sea pickle. The next size up is just about as tall as the player before we start getting into the more Christmassy shaped ones. Over here, this one would fit in most Minecraft builds, and you can see we're starting to add in the larger presents. This one, you can actually have outside or indoors. And for the star on top, I just put some yellow candles, I lit it up with a bunch of red ones, and once again I'm using lots of different present variations all around the bottom of the tree. And let's say you want your tree to have a little bit of a wonk to it, a little bit of a diagonal. So here we have one of my favorite trees, and I added some larger ornaments with some waxed cut copper slabs, and at the top I am actually having a yellow candle with a bell holding onto it for the star. And we have lots more presents under here, a lot more slab presents. They're getting a lot larger now, and we actually have a present pile. In some Minecraft builds, maybe, just maybe, you want a really big Christmas tree. This will normally be on an outside build. We have some cute bend to it to make it a bit more realistic, and I think it turned out super cute. We have different copper slabs to act as different ornaments. We lit up the whole tree, and at the top, we actually have our angel, which is 2 different armor stands stacked on top of each other so it can have the wings and the chest plate at the same time. To make the tree a bit more organic in shape, remember you can use trapdoors and fences showing to give it some branches around. We have a lot of variation in presents using glazed terracotta. We have some candles on them acting as bows. We can have these larger bows with the dead coral, and I have a minecart going around the entire base. No matter what size or shape your tree is, with a little bit of spirit and some decoration, you can turn it into a glorious Christmas tree. And it seems we have a visitor back here. Hello, sir? Are you Santa Claus? Are these your reindeer? Here, have some cookies, have some milk. Happy holidays. So with the Shulker Presents, it's actually really cool because you can't open these with the candles on top. But once you break the candles, it's kind of like unwrapping the present, all of a sudden you can. And I've hidden a little surprise inside there. You might have seen it. There's a blue hearts. So what I did is I actually just put banners underneath all of these different Shulker boxes, which I think is just a really cute detail to have inside the present boxes. To make these hearts, just choose the background color with the banner, and the heart with the first die you use on an upside down triangle. Then just use the banner's color, in this case white, to make the heart shape with the little zigzaggy ones, and the border in general to round out the top of the heart a bit more. This is another cute but complex present to put underneath the Christmas trees. There's slabs with a heart in them, and you can work with any different kind of color combination that you want. But how this works is we have 2 armor stands down there wearing helmets facing different directions, and they're sitting on some snow at just the right height to peek out over the slabs. And the setup works by putting 5 snow down, placing the armor stand so the back is the direction you want the heart to be, and then going up and placing the other armor stand in the other side of the heart. And then I can just drop them on top of each other like this, and then using a piston to push the slab on top of them. And now we have the heart. This works because the back end of the helmets is just a tiny bit taller than the front end, which is hidden inside the slab. I set up a small Christmas cabin to show you how some different Christmas lights would work. Here we have a lead going from our tree to a bunny hidden inside the house, and we have some floating candles using the technique from earlier where you place them on top of a block and then break the block later. Another way is to just use fences and some lanterns. You can either alternate them or you could just use the type of lantern that you like. And since lanterns can't float on your own, what you could do is use the candle trick from earlier and then place the lantern hanging from the bottom of it. And using a gray candle works the best as it matches the chain, and this is a super cool way to make hanging lanterns if you want to use the lead version. The rabbit is hidden right in there. You could also just magically float lanterns around your base using this method. This next one is one of my favorite interior decorations. They're hot cocoa mugs with small little holiday coasters. This one is white and blue, and this one is candy cane colored. These are actually just normal Minecraft flower pots, and it kind of looks like they have cocoa inside them. To get just a few of the smoke particle effects, you can hide a campfire underneath the staircase, and it makes it look like you have a warm cup of cocoa. And the holiday coasters were made with 2 different armor stands facing different directions with different colored hats, and then I pushed the staircase on top of them. This next one is just some giant candy canes that you can put along your path to decorate them for Christmas. I'm using red nether bricks and smooth quartz, which can both be found in the nether. Some people prefer their candy canes to be made of concrete, however, I don't like it this way. I like to texture mine like this one. This next way is some smaller decorations to add to the interior of your house. You can use dead coral fans to make a fluffy carpet. You can add the new glowberries to act as a mistletoe in any archways or hallways that you may or may not have. Putting some spruce saplings in your pots to make it seem like little tiny Christmas trees, adding red candles around your build, and changing your windows to be white stained glass to make them look a bit frosted are all some great ways to do some little decorating around your Minecraft build. Lastly, we have this standard fireplace design, and if you use that command from earlier to get the invisible item frames, you can actually just hang up some leather boots to act as stockings. I think this turned out super cute, and if you don't want to use commands, then you should probably skip this one as it looks a little funny with the item frame actually being visible. By using some of these decorations, you can make your Minecraft world look much more festive for the holidays. And while you definitely don't have to use all of these, even 1 or 2 can bring some holiday magic to your Minecraft world. Here's a small sample house I built that uses every decoration. You can walk along the candy cane path, and there's quite a few things going on here. First off, we have some of the snowmen outside. We're made sure to light up the area with lots and lots of Christmas lights. We have a little deer here in the front, a nice little Christmas tree, and overall some snow on the roof, some windows that are frosted over, a chimney, and look, it's Santa's sleigh. Or, you know, a Minecraft version of it. One thing that I didn't show off earlier is that if you have the banner standing, you can put 3 of the candles floating in the middle right there, and just 1 barely peeks out in the front. So if you want a candle wreath, this is how you go about doing it. We can head inside, and I decorate the area up just a little bit. You can see we have lots of shelving, lots of red candles everywhere, lots of green carpet. We are going for that Christmas colored theme. And over here we have a cute little kitchen with our frosted windows looking outside. I put the furnaces in the ground to maximize the space efficiency, and overall I think it turned out super cute, especially with all the different barrels and all the different shelves. The living room has the most Christmas decorations going on, starting with a mistletoe in the middle of the archway. We can head on in and there's quite a few different things going on. We have our carpet, we have some Christmas lights hanging across the room, we have a fully decorated fireplace with some wreaths and our stockings hung up. The Christmas tree is fully decorated, and we have a heart Christmas present. We have some terracotta with a big bow on top, and we have a working shulker box present with a hidden heart inside. We have 3 different cocoa mugs on the table, 2 with some holiday coasters, and the middle one is still a little bit hot to drink. You can see the steam coming out of it. I did build some custom pine trees around the area, but the main focus is definitely the Christmas cabin and all of the decorations that it displays. I'm super proud with how this came out and hope that some of these cute decorations can be helpful for your own Minecraft holiday builds. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed even one of these ideas, then bop the like button and make sure to subscribe to see future content. Bye!